This is Errol Marks from the Worldwide Sports Radio Network, and this is Jabba in the Mouth. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are here at the one and only Radio Row. And we are here with, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rake. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. It is the end of Thursday here on Radio Row, and I think we're all starting to hit that point where we can see the finish line. What are we going to do? We got one more big day. Then we rest up on Saturday, and then it's Super Bowl Sunday. Are you guys staying for the game? What's going on?
Absolutely not.
Is everybody getting out on Friday?
Do I look like the guy that's going to stay here when the president lands and I have to deal with people spitting on me, spitting on everybody else when he steps and he lands? I don't want to do that. I'd rather go sit at my home, watching it with my friends and my family, eating some pork rinds and all that other stuff. What do you think about that?
I love it. That's a great plan for yourself.
What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
I'm a big nacho guy.
What is up with everybody in the nachos?
People love nachos. Although
I love them too.
Here's my thing. The other night, I was over at a place called Lucy's in the Warehouse District. It's actually a infamous spot in New Orleans when the New Orleans Saints won the Super Bowl. They went on the Mardi Gras floats. Drew Brees got off the float with the Lombardi Trophy, goes into this bar. I'm like, what bar was that? It's Lucy's. So I'm going to go in there. And then I was rattled because, listen, I live in Southern California, so I've seen a lot of weird stuff. And they had, instead of French fries, fried avocado. I didn't try it. I felt remiss. I want to go give it a shot. I don't know if it'll make the Super Bowl rotation this year, but it's always going to be one of those things like it's AAA. Let's see. We'll give it a shot. It's a September call-up. We'll give it an opportunity. And if it makes it, then it's something we can try later on future Super Bowls.
When I was a kid, I couldn't stand avocado. And then I went out in Long Island. There's a place in Calverton. It's like
you're
beer.
From New York?
I'm from New York.
Oh.
We're all from New York.
Yes, and Beer Garden, okay? He's from Orlando. He doesn't want to even give New Yorkers any credit for what we are. We're crazy SOBs. I went out to Riverhead, and I had my chance. They actually cut fresh avocado, and I started eating. I started to get addicted to it. Yeah. So now, every time I go shopping, I'm looking for the best avocado I could find, and the only thing I can get is fresh avocado. And you want to know something? There was a dog on a skit that I saw a couple of weeks ago on the television that somebody put avocado on his genitals.
That would have been an instant swipe.
Instant swipe. I mean,
like, nope.
Could you imagine somebody put avocado on your genitals and actually have it lick it? I mean, come on.
Cannot. No.
I mean, seriously.
I did not know that from experience.
It was on TikTok. It broke 1.5 million views.
I'm sure it did. I did not like this content.
I don't like it either. As we go right into the avocado thing, we're going to go into the Super Bowl. And you have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. You look at the Philadelphia Eagles, you have Saquon Barkley.
How are you guys feeling about that?
How are you feeling with it?
Are you happy for him?
No, he's not. I am.
You have to understand, this is a very clustered group of emotions here.
I understand.
We were walking around last night promoting our ice shaker with Gronkowski brothers, challenging Eagles fans and Chiefs fans to trivia questions, some giveaways. Eagles fans came up to me wearing Giants gear, hugging me, saying thank you.
Thank you for Saquon Barkley.
And I just said, you're welcome. Don't blow it.
I'm afraid for them for blowing it. Actually, I don't care. But I know your pain because I'm a fan of the Angels. And something similar happened this year. The games were never on at my house. But I understand, watching somebody and, having it be somebody, if Saquon Barkley had gone to the Ravens and they're, hey, whatever, congratulations, Saquon Barkley. I could not be happier for you. If Shohei Ohtani had gone to the Diamondbacks, I would have been rooting for him in the World Series. You know what? Nobody's business. But instead, you're like, you know what? I can't do it. I can't bring myself to it. And it's so tough. And again, you don't want to hate the person. It's a Giants' fault. It's not Saquon's fault. Similarly, it was an Angels issue. It was not Shohei Ohtani's issue. And so having to live through that, I don't like the gloating thing. I don't need them to come up to me and be like, thank you for, shut up. You don't thank me. F off. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
I don't know how blue we can work here.
Listen, we can blue on anything.
I was swearing. That's why.
I like to have fun, man.
That's why they kicked you out of Lafitte's the other night. It's just fun. I'm not here to judge.
I like this guy.
I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to have a good time. Not that good of a time.
I don't want that time.
Not that good of a time.
I'm lost on that time. I'm running away from that time.
But yeah, I don't need your little mood. It's so disingenuous. Listen, bitch, you didn't even know who Shohei Ohtani was 2 years ago. You thought he sucked for the first 4 years of his career, and then maybe halfway through his fifth year, when you thought that maybe he was going to go to the Dodgers, no, he's great. Yeah, because you think he's going. I swear to you, because all the people that sit there and they defend with the gambling thing, with Ipe and everything.
Which he absolutely did, by the way.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Do you know anybody who gambles?
100%. Everybody gambles.
What is the only fucking thing they talk about? Gambling. Hey, you don't think that Shohei's sitting there with Ipe? Why are we watching UCLA women's college soccer? I'm a fan of the beautiful game. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. Let's keep watching for no reason.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why you're sweating this out.
How do you not know that there's $19 million missing out of your accounts? Come on, I don't care how much money you have. $19 million is $19 million. Baseball, they did a 2-week investigation, and then it all
said he didn't do
disappeared. And he didn't do it. Nobody knows anything.
The kid said
He's just
he didn't do
Shohei
it.
Ohtani.
Hey,
He's just the
okay.
face of baseball. Who cares?
And the best part of it is the Dodger fans who are like, oh, there's no way. Knowing Shohei Ohtani like I've known him for the last 6 weeks since I started to give a shit about him, I know he would never do this. And I ask every Dodger fan I know, I'm like, if he was still playing for the Angels, would you be proclaiming his innocence? They're like,
not a chance.
I mean, of course. No, you wouldn't. No, it's the only thing you would talk about.
100%.
I'm with you. I don't want the Eagles fans to go, hey, man, F off. I didn't want him to go there. I don't want you to win. I still like him as a human being, but I don't want him to win.
I wanted to hate him, and I couldn't.
You can't.
I couldn't, though.
Like, I personally can't hate Shohei.
Think about the season, what he did. Played against the Giants, destroyed him, and then took himself out of the game because he didn't need to break that record. The last game of the season, he could have broke the all-time rushing record. Didn't care. And there's stories, him going to all the people behind the scenes in the stadium when he played the Giants, thanking them, saying, how can you do that? And then he does the highlight plays. I hate the Eagles with everything in my body.
Of course.
And I'm still watching his highlights, the reverse hurdle. I'm watching all of that stuff. I can't stop watching. I still love watching this guy, and he's on the team I hate the most.
Yeah.
The silver lining of it is, speaking of Eagles movies, the Silver Linings Playbook.
I love that.
I thought you were going to talk about The Fan with Patton Oswalt.
The fan? No, definitely not that. But the Eagles fans that we said that gave me hugs, we offered them trivia questions to win money. They don't know nothing about their team.
You should walk around with a $100 bill and be like, I will give this to the first person. Put your phones down. Who knows who Chuck Bednarik is? And you will get the blanket. I swear to you. So a number of years ago, we were at a Super Bowl party somewhere. It was a Giants-Ravens Super Bowl. And we were in Las Vegas. And there was a guy wearing a number 60 Philadelphia Eagles jersey. And I turned to my friend and go, oh, look at that, Chuck Bednarik. And he goes, who? And I'm like, all right, I'm done with you. So then I looked at the guy. I go, hey, Chuck Bednarik, that's awesome. The guy's like, he was so sincere. He was so happy. He's like, I told my daughter that somebody would know who this jersey was. He's like, I didn't expect it to be a 21-year-old, but still, that's very cool of you. But it's like, yeah, you get that with a lot of these sports fans or whatever. If you don't have the basis of knowledge, like, who was QB Eagles on Super Tecmo Bowl? You're like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, then fuck off. You're not a fan. You're not a fan as far as I'm concerned. If I'm dropping this kind of knowledge and you have no idea.